Welcome to the Venus frequency, a Venus butterfly transmission. I'm so glad you're here. In this frequency, we choose clarity over confusion, presence over performance, and alignment over effort. We listen, we soften, we shift the frequency.
Soft as a spell, I bloom, I breathe. Butterfly energy, I don't chase, I receive. Venus frequency.
Metamorphs, vibe with me on this. If you have been feeling like you are being pulled to the max, feeling like it is all or nothing, confused whether the answer is yes or no, then you might be ready to vibe with the archetype of Temperance. And Metamorphs, if you have been feeling unsure whether you should love it or leave it, and have been feeling like your nervous system has been on go mode all day, every day, then you, my friends, might be ready for the frequency of Temperance. Because you see, Temperance is not boring. Temperance is actually self-mastery. Temperance is that stoic power, but in feminine form. It's measured, it's intentional, and it is unshakable. Temperance is what happens when you stop letting your emotions make executive decisions and let that thing live rent-free in your mind. Not because you don't want to feel, but because you actually do. The key here is not allowing a moment in time to decide your future. Because Metamorphs, you embody Temperance, the archetype that is all about that sacred alchemy. It's sacred, it's divine, and it is undeniable truth. Temperance is restraint without suppression. It is softness without self-abandonment. And it is discipline without punishment. Temperance is the woman who does not need to be loud to be firm. The woman who does not need to rush to be powerful. And that divine goddess who does not need to prove herself to be chosen. What she does instead is she adjusts, she refines, and she returns to her center. Because the goal is not to control everything outside of you. The goal is to govern yourself with wisdom, courage, justice, and temperance. So let's meet Temperance where balance is not perfect. It's practice. Let's meet Temperance where peace is not passive. It's protected. And let's meet it where your calm becomes your standard. So let this be the space where you listen, you soften, and allow these words to meet you. B.Fly Metamorphisms, the archetype of Temperance. I stopped living at the edge of extremes. I stopped calling intensity truth when it's actually dysregulation. I choose the middle path, not because I'm settling, but because I'm sovereign. I do not rush my healing. I do not rush my decisions, and I do not rush my love. I practice restraint without suppression. I practice softness without self-abandonment. I do not need to react to be real. I do not need to explode to be heard. And I do not need to perform peace. I protect it. I blend wisdom with feeling. I blend desire with discernment. I blend love with standards. I move in moderation. I move with intention. And I move with calm authority. What is for me will not require urgency. What is aligned will not demand that I betray myself. I return to center again and again and again. This is my mastery. I govern myself. I am healthy. I am whole. I am complete. Let that sit with you. This metamorphism was inspired by the frequency of temperance. I hope this frequency found you before you were tempted to go to an extreme, but instead you chose the quiet power of balance. Next time, we are stepping into the frequency of the devil. And there is no reason to fear because this archetype is going to help us find freedom. Freedom from patterns, attachments, and temptation. So we can take our power back and see things more clearly. You feel me? If you want to go deeper into this work, listen to Arcana, 22 initiations on most streaming platforms. And if you're feeling this frequency, follow Venus B.Fly on your favorite social platform for more transmissions, rituals, and metamorphisms. My friends, and while you're there, please like, follow, and subscribe to stay tuned into the frequency. Thank you for listening. You sure are appreciated. And that's going to do it for us today. So, metamorphs. Let what resonated stay with you. You don't need to hold on to the rest. Stay present, stay aligned, stay grounded, and I'll meet you right back here in the frequency.
Venus frequency, feel it in me, soft as a spell. I bloom, I breathe. Ooh, butterfly energy. I don't chase, I receive.